Hi everyone, and welcome to Big Ideas Growing Minds. We are so happy you are here. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support means the world to us. Today's big idea comes from Dacher Keltner and his book The Power Paradox. The book explores what power is, how it is gained and lost, and how it shapes the world. The word power gets thrown around a lot, but its meaning is often vague or even unclear. Sometimes it denotes something sinister or almost evil. Sometimes people find it enviable and awe-inspiring. In The Power Paradox, we learn how power dynamics shape our experience of life, from our romantic relationships to our workplace associations and in overall societal interactions. He claims that at the heart of power lies the troubling paradox that we rise in power and make a difference in the world due to what is best about human nature, but we fall from power due to what is worst. We gain a capacity to make a difference in the world by enhancing the lives of others, but the very experience of having power and privilege leads us to behave in our worst moments like impulsive, out-of-control sociopaths. Here is our take on the highlights from the book. Highlight number 1. Power is about making a difference in the world. According to Keltner, power dynamics are at play all around us all the time. Basically, whenever someone uses their influence to make a difference in the world, that's power in action. Power dynamics are at play in public and business situations when, for example, politicians use their power to implement legislation, or when a corporate leader assigns tasks between team members. In personal and family situations, we also find power dynamics, for example, between siblings or between parents and children. Often, the rise of an individual's power is supported by rank or hierarchy. Still, studies find that some people are naturally more prone to assume leadership roles, even if they are not the best qualified person for it. Self-proclaimed power is not always a long-term option, but as long as other individuals allow and confirm this self-granted power, the self-proclaimed leader can remain in the position of power, which leads us nicely into highlight number 2. Power is given, not grabbed. A lot of people think that they must claim power by force. However, research has shown that one of the most efficient ways to gain power is to show enthusiasm and express kindness towards others. In other words, those who benefit others are rewarded with power. Number 3. Enduring power comes from focusing on others. Great power comes with great responsibility. Gaining power isn't always easy, but keeping it is even harder. The key to maintaining power is remembering that you don't have it for good. You only have as much power as others give you, and they can take it away at any time. Number 4. The abuses of power. The evidence is clear. Absolute power does indeed corrupt. People who experience long periods of absolute power are more likely to eat impulsively, lie, and communicate in disrespectful ways. Experience of enduring power destroys the skills that gained us power in the first place. We lose our focus and become rude and offensive. And it isn't just dictators, power-mad politicians, or kings of high finance who are vulnerable to succumb to the power paradox. It can undermine the social life of any of us at any moment. Fortunately, there are warning signs that help us to avoid succumbing to the power paradox. See, when we abuse our power, other people experience stress and anxiety and start displaying signs of powerlessness. By keeping an eye on these warning signs, we can transcend the power paradox. We do this by regaining our focus and re-engaging our empathy, compassion, and generosity. Number 5. The price of powerlessness. Studies have shown that upper-class people tend to feel more capable than lower-class individuals, and that this feeling of superiority makes them feel powerful. On the flip side, being a member of a disadvantaged group can lead to feelings of powerlessness, which can have real health consequences. Feelings of powerlessness are the single greatest threat to a person's ability to contribute to society, as well as a severe threat to their health and overall well-being. The good news is that we can mitigate the price of powerlessness by continuously communicating and showing to the powerless that they are just as worthy as everyone else. Let's end this with a reflection. Power can and should be a force for good. To attain it, we must act compassionately and selflessly towards others. Otherwise, they won't follow us. And once power is obtained, we must not succumb to the power paradox by letting it go to our heads. How we handle the power paradox guides our personal and work lives and determines, ultimately, how happy we and the people we care about will be. And there you have it, our key takeaways from the Power Paradox by Dacher Keltner. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to give it a like. Take care, and see you soon.